Now, listen, I do not think that in this world there is anything as dramatic as a Cardi B rollout, okay? Because people always allege that right before she drops a project, she has to stir up some drama. And honestly speaking, at this point, if this means that a project is coming, I'm like, we might actually get tired of you before you drop, because it's becoming too much. Okay, so in between Cardi B going back and forth with Akbar V, for what reason I'm actually not sure of, and he actually hopping on live to say that, you know what, she did certain things in her past and she just trying to justify all of that, and her entire life where she went and started claiming that that she had influenced a lot of things in the female rap music, and people try to deny her influence. I do not know which one is more crazier than the other. Hello tea lovers, and welcome to the tea plug. You guys, it has been a while. Life has been hectic. It has, I'm not going to lie. I hope you had wonderful Easter holidays. I personally had a wonderful holiday, although I'm exhausted of all the Easter shenanigans, hey, because I was literally out painting the city red. So yeah, let's jump straight into today's video, okay? So first of all, we're gonna talk about Akbar V and Cardi B seemingly going at each other, okay? So now what happened is that Akbar V tweeted, you guys know that Cardi B went on on an interview and started just basically crying wolf about people not acknowledging her as a person who has had influence in the female rap industry. So yeah, she was basically claiming that she has influenced female rap in so many ways, and people refuse to acknowledge it. And I did see a lot of people who were disagreeing with that. And honestly speaking, I do not blame them, because I also did see other people saying that the only thing that you influenced was basically the rap standard, the female rap standard, because you definitely lowered the bar. And if you're talking about opening the doors, you definitely opened the doors for subpar rap girlies to just get a big behind, to work their behind off, be ratchet on the internet and basically call themselves female rappers. That's basically what people were saying, on the internet, which I personally do agree with. Like, she hasn't done that much except to dilute, the female rap, standard. That's what she has done, in my own opinion. And I guess a lot of people also do agree with that. And so Akbar V actually went ahead and said, you ain't started not one, and I mean not one trend. Okay, and Cardi B on her own Twitter also went ahead and said, if I post this video, bees will be crying, laugh my behind off, boop, boop. Okay, and then she also went ahead and said, boop, boop, again, laugh my behind off. And then Akbar V actually went ahead and said, if I show this video of her bee, and then she put laughing emojis, okay? And then she put heart emojis and a wink, right? And if there's one person who's out for hair flesh, is definitely out for Cardi's head, at this point, it definitely has to be Akbar. And the fact that she can so boldly come out and say these things means that probably she actually has something on this woman. Okay, because it seems like Akbar is not playing. Akbar is not going to let this woman play with her the same way that JT allowed her to play with her. Because if you ask me, she's only nice if you agreeing with everything that she's doing. If you agree to like discredit Nicki Minaj and things like that, if you are disrespectful to Nicki Minaj, if you put her on a pedestal, that's when she's all female rep unity and stuff like that. But once you decide to be an independent person and stay on your own, then definitely she is nasty. But like, one thing I love about this entire situation is I know that Akbar can literally hold her own. And so I'm just gonna watch and see how this entire situation plays, okay? So you guys do hop into the comment section and let me know if you saw that exchange. And if you did see that exchange, do let me know if you agree that she had influence on the female rap culture. hop into the comment section and let me know what you think about that. Okay, now moving on to the next thing, the latest thing that of course is on the Cardi B trends, beside the fact that she has decided to go on TikTok, and I guess she's out there showing people her routine and things like that. And I don't know if people are that interested, but I guess there's some people who actually love her. So, I mean, good for them, good for her. I didn't actually watch the TikTok, unfortunately. I just saw a snippet of it, the part where she was basically waking up. And honestly speaking, I'm not that interested. But anyway, besides her doing that TikTok, she was out there also tweeting on this entire situation with the Dalai Lama. And, as a mother, I guess she felt the need to speak up. However, some people who have the third eye or who claim to have the third eye are basically saying that the reason that she decided to be that vocal about things like that is basically because you know how people always come for Nicki Minaj when things like this actually come up. And so people were not having it on the internet and people were busy calling her out. Like, how dare you talk on things like that when you're busy being a predator, when you're busy taking advantage of men and things like that. And in usual Cardi B style, she actually decided to go on live, basically justifying her actions and basically being mad that, people were actually calling her out on her nonsense. And she still went further ahead and tried to justify her actions and things like that. However, people were not having it. And the arguments that were meaningful that I did see in the comment sections is the fact that she actually, according to how they interpreted what she said, they got from what she was saying that, you pretended like you were basically selling your pum pum, and then after that you then went ahead to take advantage of these men, and you might not know, some of them might have had heart conditions, and you know how that would go down if you are to give things like that to somebody who, I don't want to mention the D word because you guys, YouTube does not play when it comes to things like that. I do not want to get flagged. That's why I'm still going in circles, but I'm sure all of you know the situation that I'm talking about. So people were basically not here for it, okay? And they were calling her predator, and she said, never call me a predator. And people were like, okay, go and look up the meaning of predator and come back and say out your words, everything that you've been saying, and do see if that doesn't match the meaning of a predator. Okay, so you guys, I don't know, do hop into the comment section and let me know what you think about this entire Cardi B alleged rollout. Do you think that is working or it's actually backfiring on her? Hop into the comment section and let me know what you think about that. Now, thank you very much, you guys, for watching, and thank you very much for making it this far. If you haven't already, what are you waiting for? Smash that subscribe button and do turn on the notification bell so that you'll be notified each and every time that I post, because I post each and every single day and I keep you updated on what is happening in the celebrity world on Instagram, on Twitter, and about all things trending. Now, until my next one, see you.